everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
So that's what I want to hear about from you all today, about the challenges you individually are experiencing. I know you're all experiencing the effect of one great problem, but the challenges you're experiencing it affects everybody the same, but slightly differently. And so with that, why don't I, as my mother used to say, hush up, Joey, and hear from you all. The very wealthy, there are a lot of good people, but they don't need my help. But the families I came from need my help and need just an even shot, just a chance. Thank you, Lori. I'll come back, ask some questions if I may, but I'll wait till we get through it all. That is, in moments of crisis, to be able to spend money on the come so that, in fact, we could get the economy moving again. The PPP and the PPE, the equipment, went to places that were doing pretty well. Instead of the $1.6 trillion that the House thought, I think it's 1.6, Cecilia, I can't remember the exact number, in the new bill that they passed, back in May they passed it. And what our friends seem to be focusing most on is liability. Guaranteed there's no liability for businesses if, in fact, they open, anything happens. I mean, and anyway, it's a long story, but here's the deal. You can't deny the apartment owner. He or she's not have just pockets that are so deep they can afford to pay everything and not have anything. So it was supposed to be paid for, like option in the health care plan. That is my objective. That's what I ran on. That's what one of the reasons I think I got the nomination. But right. it just makes no sense. But it's some of our very conservative friends think that the same people who think you should have to, if you need what used to be called food stamps, you should have to work to be able to do public. I mean, come on, we're way beyond that money to be able to stay open, because it affects the ability of the economy to continue to grow. What people don't realize is putting this money into the economy generates economic growth. And we passed a bill that it turned out to be $84 billion that had to be spent in 18 months to keep the economy from crashing. It kept us from out of depression. There are first responders shutting down local mental health clinics, shutting down small hospitals, and that all relates to people's health, safety, and well-being. And in the process, I guess the point is the full Congress should come together. A lot of them, not a joke. It's about those first responders driving those ambulances, making sure that they're showing up. It's about that fireman going into a burning vehicle and pulling somebody out, not asking, do you have COVID or don't you have COVID? I mean, we have to get and then to get to the school teachers and small businesses to be able to open. So, I just think that, Karen, I know this has a lot of emotional strain on you and everybody else.
I know. I love my union.
But my point is, that's the last point I want to make. And look at all, particularly minority businesses. You have, something like 4 out of 6 black businesses going out of business. The center, whether it's the local grocery store or it's the beauty salon or whatever, it's the center of communities. We all know you've all been through not just this crisis. Many of you have been through difficult times in your life in other ways.
Yeah.
All right? All right.
Thank you all so much, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you.
Karen, Jessica, Lori, Dan, thank you for
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity.
No, you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you all now.